What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ghost. I'm sitting over here at Walmart picking up some produce so I can take it over to Casa Grande. But I'm dropping this video today to speak on something that, it seems like it's a revolving door when it comes to this situation with owner-operators and fleet owners that, hire drivers on. Because I get hit up by a lot of drivers, hit me up. And one of the biggest problems that I see with owner-operators and just fleet owners is paying people. I don't know what it is, but if you're going to get into this business, if you're going to become an owner-op, if you're going to become a fleet owner, anything to do with, owning trucks, one of my biggest pet peeves is make sure you got enough capital stacked up to where you can pay your drivers. I hear stories, I hear, people that I even know that talk about, oh man, I'm working for this owner op, I'm working for this small company and they're having issues paying me, that my paycheck's never on time, the dude has there's times where he fixes his truck and doesn't pay me. Like, I constantly hear this, it seems like all the time. I don't know what it is about drivers that, hire on other drivers, to like owner-operators to hire on drivers or even fleet owners, and they can't pay their drivers. The thing is, like, one of the biggest problems that I see, because me and my mechanic were talking about it today when he was doing my valve adjustment, was he was saying that it seems like it's an ongoing issue with drivers that can't afford to fix their equipment, or they don't have enough money, so they Mickey Mouse it. For me, I hate doing that, because I knew an owner-operator that I worked for that was like that, and he Mickey Moused the hell out of everything, and it just really, like, it was crazy. And it just really, you got to really look at the way that they got their business structured. It just seems like a lot of people that jump into wanting to grow a fleet, wanting to hire on drivers, you got to have the capital stacked up, the reserves like stacked up to pay your drivers if you come in a situation where you don't get paid, but at the end of the day they did the work, and I mean, you got to pay them. And it seems like a lot of owner operators, a lot of drivers, that's where they fall off, is they don't get paid. And like, even for me, it's like there's been situations where, like the last 2 weeks for me, my factoring company, I don't know what's going on with them, but they didn't pay me out on time on Friday. And they sent me an email telling me that, I would get my ACH on Monday. So I had to bite the bullet and I had to pull it out of my reserves to pay my drivers. Now, it's like I've never not paid a driver. Only time that I haven't paid a driver is when they fucked up and basically they did something to where, they forfeited their last check or their check. That's the only time, I've ever had to do that situation. But other than that, it's like, if I know that I'm not going to get paid, but these, my owner ops and my company guys, they did the work and they deserve to pay, then boom, I got to reach inside my pocket and pay them. And I had to do that, 2 weeks in a row, and just wait for the money to hit so then I can get reimbursed. But, everybody's different when it comes to how they have their pay structure. And like for me, I have 5 different bank accounts. I have one bank account is my main, is my cash flow account. That's where all my money goes into. My second account is my business bill account. That's where all my trucking bills come out. Truck notes, insurance, just anything bill related, pre-pass, all that comes out of the bill account. The third account is payroll. That's my payroll account, and that's where I put everybody's money for Friday's pay. I have, one driver that gets paid on Tuesday, but that's because he lives in a completely different part of the state, and the way he runs is just different. that account is for like breakdowns and anything that deals with just that situation comes out the maintenance account. Anytime a truck needs to go in the shop, comes out the maintenance account. Then I got a savings account, and that savings account is for taxes, tax money, money that basically I take out of I take from basically every single truck for my trucks, so I can pay plates, my insurance, down payment. That account is specifically just for that and for paying taxes, and that's it, you know. And then I also have a sixth account, which basically is for, I have debit cards that I give all my drivers. Here's a debit card, and they can use it if they need to swipe it to get a scale ticket. These are all company guys, it's company stuff. They swipe it if they need to get a scale ticket, they need money advanced to them or anything like that, they can pull it strictly off them debit cards that they get. Anything else, like I said before, I got my 5 accounts, plus I have an extra account that's for just driver only, for all my drivers. They need money, whatever, I can just shoot it to there. Hey, swipe the card, you got it, let's keep on rolling, let's get down this road. My fuel cards, like I said before, I use Trucker Solution, so that comes out of my business bill account every Friday for fuel and everything else. Everything's calculated on Thursdays, so everything has to work like clockwork. Everything works like clockwork. Everybody, like I said before, they get paid on either Fridays or Thursdays. It's whatever one works best for them. But that's just stuff that you got to think about if you want to become a fleet owner, or if you want to become an owner op and hire on drivers. You got to think about pay. You got to make sure that y'all got money allocated aside and just in a savings account. Now, however, how much money that amount is, like I say before, for each truck that I know that has a driver in it, I put at least $2,500 per truck into a savings account. Yeah, I mean, that's what, $7,500, but at the end of the day, my drivers got peace of mind that they gonna always get a paycheck. And like I said before, it takes time to be able to do all this and have everything structured the right way. So it's like I take pride in how I have my company structured, and I take pride in how we move and how we operate. We all operate as one, which makes doing all this run like a clock. If drivers ever need advances, I can get them in advance. The same with my owner ops. My owner ops need an advance, I can get them in advance. I've had situations where my owner op, they broke down on the road and they didn't have the funds to do the, roll call. I basically, me as the boss, I try to work like the mega carriers do. And I try to offer, that to them. But like I said before, my owner ops that I have, we all move like one. So they're not going to abuse, and the same with my company guys too. They're not going to abuse the fact that I'm able to do that. There's a point where I couldn't do it because I had company guys just abusing it. So I had to stop it because it was eating away at my savings and everything and how I operate. But at the end of the day, if you're going to get into this business and you're going to become a fleet owner, if you're going to become an owner operator or have your own authority, you got to do it the most legit, business savvy way as possible. You got to remember, it's a business at the end of the day. So that being said, love, peace, prosperity. I hope you guys learned something from this video, and I will holler at y'all in the next one. Love, peace, prosperity. I already said that. Deuces.